68 yıllık tecrübe, ileri teknoloji ve ustalık. Yalnızca ekipman üretmiyoruz. Profesyonellerden ilham alarak geleceğin mutfaklarını tasarlıyoruz. Yaratıcılığı destekleyen, zamanı verimli kılan çözümlerimizle dünya markalarının lezzet yolculuğuna eşlik ediyoruz. Öztiryakiler.
Öztiryakilere çok teşekkür ediyoruz. Efendim sırada yine çok şahane bir oturumumuz var. Bu sefer değişik bir şey yapacağız. Ben moderatörümüzü anons edeceğim. Kendisi konuğunu takdim edecek. Hepinizin çok yakından tanıdığı ve çok sevdiği kıymetli bir isim. Tarihçi, Seyahat yazarı ve televizyon sunucusu Sayın Saffet Emre Tonguç geliyor yüksek alkışlarınızla.
Herkese merhaba.
Hoş
Öncelikle
geldiniz.
sizlerle birlikte olmak çok büyük bir keyif. Şimdi organizasyon komitesine dedim ki ya benim bu moderasyonu yapmam mümkün değil. Ben Meksika'dayım, Ölüler Bayramı'ndayım. Buraya gelişim saat 12. Onlar da dediler ki valla öyle bir kitle var ki ölüyü bile diriltirler. Dolayısıyla ben 16 saatlik yolculuktan ayağımın tozuyla gelip kendimi bu sahnede buldum. Ama burada olmaktan dolayı çok memnunum. Çünkü Elena ile gerçekten güzel bir dostluğumuz oldu. Onun da hikayesini kısaca anlatmak istiyorum size. Şöyle ki 10 yıl önce bir arkadaşımla beraber San Sebastian'a gidiyoruz. Ertuğrul Özkök'le konuşuyorum. O dedi ki ya dedi orada muhteşem bir kadın şef var dedi. 3 tane yıldızlı var dedi. Üstelik dedi 4. kuşak. Muhakkak Elena'da yemek yemen lazım ama randevu bulmak çok zor. Ben sana bir torpil yapacağım dedi. Gerçekten de ben onun yaptığı torpille Elena'nın o olağanüstü restoranına gitme şansı yakaladım. Ve Elena ile dost olduk. Ardından benim bu Ayrıcalıklı Rotalar televizyon programıma San Sebastian'ı çektik. Elena'nın mekanını çektik. Mekan olağanüstü. İçinde laboratuvar da var. Zaten birazcık da sohbet edeceğiz kendisiyle. Birazdan ben Elena'yı da davet edeceğim. Ve Elena öncelikle bir sunum yapacak. Yaklaşık bir 10 dakika sürecek sunum. Ondan sonra da Elena'nın sırlarını sizlerle paylaşacağız. Buralara nasıl geldi, aile geçmişinde neler oldu hep birlikte dinleyeceğiz. And I want to introduce Elena Arzak. Elena, welcome. How are you? Great to see you.
Bueno,
Bueno.
I'm very happy you introduced me.
I'm very happy too, and I had such a wonderful experience in your place, and we had a fantastic dinner, and also we had a great shoot for our TV show. Now, I think you're going to do a presentation for us for 10 minutes,
10 minutes.
and then we will continue to our interview.
Muy bien. Bueno, merhaba. It's very nice to be again here. It's everything I can say. Don't think. Bueno, and we exist since 1897. Existimos, entonces, claro, desde entonces hemos hecho muchas cosas. El restaurante ha cambiado mucho. Entonces, quiero contar un poco, como esto va de innovación, creatividad y de años pasados, que aquí han pasado 10 años, pues a ver, esta es la fachada del restaurante y a mí la estética últimamente y lo que se quiere contar con la estética me es muy importante, ¿no? No es solo la estética no es solo un adorno para que esté bonito, sino que tiene un acto final que lo que se quiere es comer, una experiencia sensorial y preparar la vista para el cliente, para lo que va a recibir, ¿no? Que se puede hacer una idea preconcebida, pero luego recibe otra cosa. Ahora, antes de nada, para que entendáis un poco el ritmo, el vídeo, please, vídeo.
No soy un plato, soy un relato. No soy lo que veis, soy lo que sentís. No soy bonito, ni palo santo. Soy respeto a lo nuestro, la herencia. Del tiempo soy huella, del mar y la tierra soy fusión, conjugar y jugar sin renunciar al sabor. Soy un mensaje, soy un viaje del Cantábrico adentro, a la emoción, la intuición, Soy trabajo, trabajo, trabajo. Sentimiento. Soy una manera de ser y de hacer. Soy una forma de entender la vida. Soy una revolución. Al orden infiel por esencia, pero siempre fiel a lo esencial. Soy una idea sobre un poco de barro. No soy un plato, soy un relato.
Bueno, este vídeo, la voz ha sido grabada por una artista del País Vasco que se llama Isaro. Tiene una voz y además lo vive, ¿no? Le gusta mucho la gastronomía. Bueno, lo que quiero decir que aquí tenemos un poco lo que hacemos en el laboratorio de Arzak, que es lo que yo creo que, aunque tengamos, yo utilizo del pasado lo que pienso que tiene que prevalecer, actualizarlo y que se siga. Por ejemplo, una salsa de un jugo de cordero, antiguamente llevaba mucho vino tinto, ahora prácticamente nada, está mucho más aligerado. La fórmula anterior no la podríamos comer, nuestros estómagos no están preparados, ¿no? Pero ni todo, hacemos análisis de tendencias, de técnicas. Pues, por ejemplo, aquí en Turquía la fermentación es algo muy normal. Para nosotros ha sido todo un descubrimiento, ¿no? Para todos los cocineros en España y en País Vasco, un descubrimiento. Ahora fermentamos todos, ¿eh? Luego, también lo que hay que hacer, a mí siempre me ha gustado mucho el jugar con los colores, ¿no? Porque los colores te predisponen. Yo tengo muchos platos con cosas verdes, porque el verde me invoca a la naturaleza y al positivismo, ¿eh? También con texturas, que no todo tenga la misma textura. Y luego la creatividad, que es la creatividad única de cada chef, ¿no? Por suerte no somos todos iguales y cada uno tiene su tendencia, ¿no? Ahora voy a enseñar una serie de platos de lo que estoy contando con lo del tema estético, ¿no? Esto, por ejemplo, son unas anchoas de nuestros mares y que imitan, bueno, quieren recordar un bosque que se llama el Bosque de Oma, que es de un escultor, Agustín Ibarrola, ¿no? Entonces, la gente, que algunos se dan cuenta y dicen, mira, pues sí, oye, es verdad, los colores que utilizan el bosque son esos, ¿no? Luego, siguiente. Esto es ostras subacuáticas. Son ostras que hemos hecho nosotros con Exposit, que es un material, el fondo del mar, y las ostras llevan una esponja de codio y una salsa de meñier de hinojo, ¿no? Y lo que sí también quiero decir, que la estética, o sea, lo que ves te promete, porque es un plato estéticamente muy bonito, entonces la gente se espera que sepa muy bien, ¿no? El diseño tiene que evocar la esencia, los ingredientes y la técnica. No solo que sea bonito, sino comunicarlo, ¿no? En este caso estamos comunicando que es el fondo del mar. Estos son unas cocochas, es una pieza de la merluza, del pescado merluza. Entonces, sí que hemos hecho el sistema japonés Gyoyaku, que antiguamente cogían un papel, lo ponían sobre un pescado, porque los pescadores nadie sabían escribir, lo dejaban al sol. Entonces, esto es la merluza, es un sello que hemos hecho de merluza y así pues se nota que estamos en San Sebastián, porque es nuestro pescado favorito. Al que no le hizo muchas gracias al que hace el molde, porque claro, dice que a ver cuándo le damos cosas un poco más fáciles de hacer, pero ya sabéis que cuando te lías no puedes evitarlo, ¿eh? Siguiente. Los huevos en Arzak siempre han sido un plato icónico. Desde hace 40 años siempre ha habido un plato de huevo en la carta. Entonces, claro, es un reto. Cada 2 años o 3 años cambiamos la fórmula. Y esta es la última fórmula, que es un huevo del día, recogido el mismo día solo para este plato, ¿no? Y es muy gracioso, porque para convencer a los farmers, a los del mercado, que queríamos un huevo del día, pues no les hacía mucha gracia, porque tienen mucho que hacer. Entonces, al final, conseguí pactar con ellos y, evidentemente, me costó mucho, pero lo conseguí. Es un huevo frito que va envuelto en panko y tiene una salsa que lleva garum de anchoa, de sardina, sardinsarra la llamamos. Sardinsarra es unas sardinas que existían en el interior del País Vasco. La gente iba a la costa, las compraba y hacía en casa huevo frito o una tortilla, ¿no? Un salteado con la sardinsarra. Nosotros lo que hemos hecho ha sido el garum, pero evidentemente utilizamos muy poco garum porque si no sería demasiado fuerte, ¿no? Entonces hay gente que lo reconoce. Siguiente. Bueno, esto es, todos ya sabéis que se ha aumentado el consumo de verduras, ¿no? Bueno, aquí en Turquía se comen muchas verduras, pero en nuestras casas, pues en mi casa, desde luego, en el restaurante ha costado introducirlas porque la mentalidad un poco de la gente de los vascos a venir al restaurante era para pecar, es decir, para comer más y todo que fuese todo como muy opulento, era como una celebración, pero ahora puedes celebrar de la misma manera y esto es un 1000 hojas de berza, de coles, ¿no? Entonces con un refrito de ajo y rape seco, ¿no? Claro, la gente cuando le dices col no quiere, pero luego cuando lo prueban sí, ¿no? Bueno, siguiente. Esto es un pato, siempre tenemos pato y siempre hemos tenido desde hace mil años, desde siempre, pato a la naranja, porque a mi abuela y a una tía que vivía con nosotros le gustaba mucho el pato a la naranja. Entonces siempre tenemos pato a la naranja, de alguna forma o de la otra. Entonces hemos hecho una salsa que está hecha con milasa, con una enzima, que lo que hace es que se vuelva líquida, luego con naranja deshidratada y luego me he atrevido y hemos hecho un locum de naranja amarga. Evidentemente nuestro locum es más blando, no conseguimos hacerlo tan duro como el de aquí, pero los turcos que han venido a Arzak y lo han probado, lo han aprobado, menos mal, porque no nos gusta, sobre todo que cuando hacemos cosas de otras culturas las hacemos con muchísimo respeto, ¿no? Otra cosa en el tema de los platos es el paisaje, ¿no? Como he dicho, nos inspiramos en el entorno y se puede crear un micropaisaje. Mirad, esto es una margarita. Esto es una margarita porque esto tiene también una explicación, ¿no? Todo el mundo, mi padre ponía, sigue y le gustan mucho los platos con muchas flores. Y a mí me gustan los platos con menos flores, pero he conseguido hacer un plato que me guste y que no lleva prácticamente flores. Y claro, pues es un poco el tema de las flores, ¿no? Siguiente. Esto es lo que decía del micropaisaje, que esto es una representación de una plantación de República Dominicana donde hay plantaciones de cacao y que están llevadas por mujeres, solo por mujeres en peligro de exclusión. Entonces, estas mujeres, vino el presidente de la Academia de la República Dominicana y me dijo, Elena, tienes que usar chocolate dominicano. Evidentemente lo he hecho, ¿no? Porque pobrecitas, o sea, ¿cómo no lo iba a hacer? Entonces lleva chocolate, unas galletas y un mucílago, que es la parte blanca de la membrana del chocolate. Entonces ahí nos hemos montado el paisaje en un momentito, ¿eh? Luego el helado quemado es leche de oveja, que es la leche con el que se hace el queso en el País Vasco, que es el queso idiazábal. Hemos hecho un helado y luego y con un dulce también de leche, también hecho con esa leche, ¿no? Entonces, como veis, la estética se convierte en un lenguaje visual que comunica el porqué de lo que quieres hacer. Y no solo hay una línea, hay muchísimas líneas, ¿no? Por eso digo que lo que decía al principio, que a la simple vista no es solo adornar, sino es comunicar un mensaje, pero esa belleza tiene que ser funcional. O sea, lo que tiene que estar es muy bueno, aunque te esperes otro sabor, porque a lo mejor solo con verlo te vas a esperar otro sabor, ¿no? Y, por supuesto, yo No quiero olvidar ni la tradición, ni la innovación y la experimentación con el comercial. Pues yo ya he acabado. Teşekkürler. Muchas gracias.
Elena, thank you very much for this nice presentation. Now, I got a couple of questions. I think we've got only like 10 minutes. Would you like to sit? Yes,
Sure.
they will also bring a chair for me. Well, my first question is, how old were you when you were in the kitchen of Arzak? Because we know that you're the fourth generation.
I have a picture at home, some pictures, that I was a baby.
Yes.
Sitting in the middle of there was a table in the kitchen where everything happened. And so there was a round of casseroles and me dressed as a baby. So, but little by little, when I was 10 years old and my sister 11, we went to the restaurant to help a little bit 2 hours. So I don't really have the idea of the first day.
Okay, so you're the one who took care of the restaurant. What about your sister? What is she doing?
My sister is art historian. She works in the Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao, and she cooks also. She likes to cook, and she has a very high level of gastronomy. And I'm very lucky because in this moment, she has become makes a consultation of art between art and gastronomy because many people ask.
So in that respect, are you the victim or are you the lucky one of the family?
I'm the lucky one.
You're the lucky one.
Sí.
So who's going to be the next lucky one?
Bueno, for the moment, there is not next generation. So I cannot force them because if you force someone, it's worse. I saw examples where some young chefs were forced and it was traumatic.
Okay.
So,
Because you got two children and you don't want to force them
No.
to take over.
I was not forced, even if, but this profession is very, you need really to like it. Even if you like it's a hard profession, it becomes our life. But they like very much, but they say, Mama works too much. So what
So they don't want to work too much, right?
Eh?
And when I came to your place for the first time, I also got a chance to meet your father, Juan Maria Arzak. And, you have family traditions, and your father is considered like one of the first names who was a pioneer of the new Basque cuisine. But also, in today's world, there are the modern aesthetics. So how do you combine this?
I always I was very close, of course, to the new Basque cuisine. And it was really impressive, incredible, because many chefs like Pedro Sobijana or Carlos Arriñano came home and then went out with my father. And
Yes.
they were really very interesting, very convinced of what they did. And
Yes.
when I went to school, the people say, your father and the colleagues, they are crazy. They do such crazy things. But thanks to them, the values of the new Basque cuisine have given us, the next generations, a very good base for the values, the respect for the profession, buying the best ingredients, and doing research. But of course, it has changed little by little. You cannot be, now we are doing keeping on with the revolution, but in another form.
And what I wonder is, there are only like 180,000 people living in San Sebastian, but it's the town where there's the highest number of Michelin-starred restaurants per capita. What is the reason? What is the secret?
Nobody knows. Many historians and anthropologists came to ask us. Of course, my father and me, we accept them. We talk to them and we told them, we don't really know, but first, perhaps we have some ideas. We are located geographically in a privileged space for the seafood, for the sea product, for the farmers, for the land. And since always, everybody liked very much to it. Second, it was that revolution of the new Basque cuisine that wake up everybody for the cuisine. But before the new Basque cuisine, a lot of people from Spain came to taste the Basque food. So the food has been always important. And so everybody is very proud of the food in San Sebastian.
But I think there are like 60 people working in your place, and you can only serve 50 or 55 people, right?
Sí, per
So
service.
it's very labor-intensive thing that you do.
See, but things are changing, and now they don't work so many hours. So this is why we make schedules.
Okay, so they have shifts?
See, they are shifts. I told them to organize themselves. They did very well, and it took us a time to fix it. But I will tell you, my grandmother, she never had holidays. For her, going to the hair dryer was holidays. My father and my mother, they had holidays, and me also. So the things are getting better, fortunately.
How many days of the week are you working?
5.
5 days.
5.
At least you have 2 days. So
Sí.
you're luckier than your parents and
Sí.
your grandparents.
But normally the chefs, we travel a little bit for conferences or doing economical works abroad or being jury of a competition. And I try to be it's a personal choice, to be as much as possible in the restaurant. Of course, I'm not 100% of the days, but for lunch and dinner. So I travel my days off.
So your husband is sitting just over there. Do you ever get a
He's
chance
very,
to see
very
each
lucky.
other?
He's very lucky. I'm never at home. So
Okay, so that he can enjoy home by himself. And my other question is, you have been to Turkey many times. When was the first time that you came to Turkey?
the first time I came, it was in 2016.
What was your first impression of our country?
Well, I had already ideas because Mehmet Gurs, he sent me books of Turkish food and some ingredients, no? But, and also you look in internet. But for me, it's as I told you, I like colors. It's a very fresh food, a very tasteful with lot of colors. It's very happy food, you understand? And it's very varied. And I need to tell you, I use some, I did the pomegranate syrup it's fantastic. So traveling here gives me a lot of ideas. Also the sumac.
That's what I would ask, because when I went to your lab, she has a lab in the restaurant where they do all the research, and they got the spices and all kind of ingredients from different corners of the world. And from Turkey, from the spice market, you have sumac. Why is it sumac?
Because sumac is strong, but not so strong and very aromatic. And thanks to Gokmen, every time he comes to San Sebastian, he brings me sumac or through a friend, like in the old times.
Okay.
It still works, you understand? And also I like the Turkish food because it's, you eat things that, for example, the brain, the kokorek, the
Yes.
lamb is incredible. So if many, but it's different. One is the Anatolian food. It depends where you are.
And do you like the Turkish street food?
Sí.
Okay, like
Sí.
what is your favorite?
Bueno, I like the small fish.
Yes, istavrit.
Very good, because the Basque, we adore fish.
Yes.
It's so nice to see how they fish them, no? So many people, this is really sharing, no, something. And thanks to that fish, people are together, it's fantastic. Also, I like desserts. Desserts.
Yes.
The
What is your favorite Turkish dessert?
baklava.
Baklava.
Baklava.
But you're also doing lokum. You serve lokum. What is the difference between Elena Arzak's lokum and the Turkish delight that we call it?
Boof. Bueno, mine is not so hard, it's thinner, no? And more soft, no?
Yes.
I think I did something wrong in the middle, but I don't achieve to do it hard. So, but all the people that tried, you know, you are very polite, the Turkish people, so saying nothing, but I think they like.
And you also love kokoreç.
See, but I cannot do that.
Really?
You need to be Turkish to do that.
Okay,
Sí,
okay.
sí, sí,
And
sí.
you know, we have very successful Turkish female chefs as well, like Sinem Özler of Seraf, Nilay Lale of Tuz, and we got Çiğdem Seferoğlu of Hodan. Did you get any chance to follow what they're doing? Because we're very proud of them as the female chefs of Turkey.
See, I met some in the years I was here of them, and
Yes.
also they are famous. And so I look also in internet what they do, no? But I think little by little are more women, no? Like I had students of different schools in also women. So it's increasing. For me, it's a question of time, no? Little by little, this will income in Spain. It's getting up.
So that's what I'm going to ask you. How many percent of the chefs in San Sebastian are female? Approximately.
In my restaurant,
No. In general, in San Sebastian, as there's so many Michelin-starred
no,
restaurants.
they are not a woman. But for example, my chef de cuisine, after me, she's a woman.
So it's kind of a male-dominated business as well.
But the women, we are very welcome for them.
Okay.
See, they want to have more women, but as I explained you, I think needs a little bit more time.
And I also know that you believe in collaborative creativity because you collect the whole team and you work with them and then you create your dishes, right? And also what I wonder is in your job, aesthetics is very important so that, when people look at the plate, they're impressed with the plate first, then with the flavor. So how do you combine this? What is coming first for you, the flavor or the aesthetics?
Well, the flavor for me is the most important because, some people could say that I could be commercial. No, it's not commercial. Commercial is something else. You understand? It's so difficult to do original, innovative, and good flavor. Many plates we cook, we need to avoid because
Yes.
they are not good flavor, no? But you need to have a way, and my way is that. You understand? So even if my way is staying as Basque as possible, as sustainable as possible, and as innovative as possible, no? And respecting the traditions. But
In that respect, what is your biggest inspiration?
sorry.
What is your biggest inspiration when you create your dishes? I know that you're very innovative, but the innovation comes with the inspiration.
The innovation is always changing. It's never the same.
Okay.
See, you can think, because we have crisis also, the chefs. So sometimes we say, I'm doing the same all the time in the round circle. And suddenly you find a new way.
And also, I want to ask about the Turkish students because there are a lot of students of gastronomy who are coming for on-the-job training. How many of them worked for you in Arzak?
Both many.
Many.
See.
Are you happy with them? Are they good?
Very happy. They are very respectful. They cook very well. The schools are very good. And
Okay.
there is Omer behind.
Okay, he's one of them. Okay, wow.
Very nice. See. No, and and for me is I like when in the kitchen is different people from different nationalities.
How many different
I
nationalities
don't
are
know,
represented?
like 10, 12,
Okay.
like that, no? And it's a mixture and it's very interesting for everybody.
Is it always very hectic? Because when I visited your place, when we did our TV show, there was always a rush in the kitchen. There's a lot of adrenaline. Is it always the case?
It's our personality.
Okay.
And also...
Maybe
because-
it leads to the success, the adrenaline, which is pumped all the time.
No, and in Spain, people like to eat very fast, no? Very fast.
Yes.
When they arrive to the restaurants, they don't like to wait.
Boom, boom, boom.
See, we need to run a lot because if we are too late, they complain. No, each culture is different. And also, we are, the Spanish and Basque people, we don't speak, we cry. You understand? Eh?
Okay.
We are like that. I wanted to see also Kerem, is a student over there.
Where is
And
Kerem? Kerem, were you happy to work with Elena Arzak?
Say
Yes.
yes, eh?
Okay.
Bueno,
And,
I have Omer also.
Ömer, Kerem, and the other one is Bayram.
Bayram.
Bayram, where is Bayram?
No, Baram, I think, didn't come.
Bayram didn't come. Okay. Were they all good? And do they have future as successful chefs
Sí,
that
sí.
they can have their
No,
own
sí.
restaurants?
No, or perhaps their own restaurants or different applications of gastronomy, no?
Yes.
It's like, these schools, they also learn them different or creativity or management or working in the food industry, you understand? So it's like in San Sebastian, we have the Basque Culinary Center.
Yes.
And they reopen now a new research center named GOE, and they are not only chefs, they are also people that also perhaps work in research, no? In research and in labs, so it's fascinating.
And Elena, I have a final question. Which Turkish restaurants did you get a chance to see and to experience?
Bueno, I saw Mehmet, of course, because it's
Mikla.
Mikla, eh?
Yes.
Also, I visit Neolocal,
Neolocal.
Fatih Tutak.
Fatih
And
Tutak.
there's a restaurant I like very much, Tersan Kardai.
Okay, let me
Sí.
try to help. Yes, it's in Turkish. Okay. Tersane Karaköy.
Sí,
Okay.
I like
okay.
very much because
Okay.
it's a food, it's on the last floor of a very,
With a great view of the Golden Horn.
you see the views, but not only because I always say, if the restaurant has two nice views, perhaps the food is not so good. No. There,
Yes.
the food is very good and the nice views also.
Okay. And my last question is not about gastronomy or about cuisine. What is your favorite place in Istanbul or in Turkey?
Oof. When I was I like very much when I went to Izmir.
Izmir. Okay.
I went to the
Urla?
they brought us to a market
Yes.
in Urla, and it was so nice, the market. One aubergine was like this, the other like this, you understand? One pepper. It was really incredible. And how healthy look the people, no? And for
Because
me,
they're organically fed.
they are very, very happy people and very lucky, no? Said how lucky they are. And of course, in Istanbul, I like everything. It's a very nice city, but Grand Bazaar for me is with so many spaces,
Yes.
a paradise.
Okay. Elena, thank you very much for this wonderful conversation.
Bueno.
Elena Arzak, çok teşekkür
Muchas
ediyoruz.
gracias.
Evet.
Agur.
Yes, please. Vallahi canım arkadaşım geldi. Seni zaten anons edecekler ama sen bize ödül vermeye geldin. Senden ödülü almak ne kadar güzel. İpek Develi çok sevdiğim bir arkadaşım. İpek Özmen Develi. Neden çok seviyorum İpek'i? Tabii ki muhteşem bir kişiliğe sahip ama aile olarak Gaziantep'e o kadar güzel yatırımlar yaptılar ki Hışbağ'ın en önemli otellerinden bir tanesi Türkiye'nin. Muazzam bir butik otel. Aynı zamanda müthiş bir fırın o. Yani Özmen'in öğüsünü sona koydular. Fırın o ortaya çıktı. Orada da inanılmaz şeyler yapıyorlar. Develi'yi zaten herkes biliyor. Etiler Develi benim en favori yerim. Evime de yakın olduğu için. Evet, keyifle geldim. Bu akşam eve gideyim biraz dinleneyim. En kısa zamanda kebapları yemeye geleceğim. Evet. Elena, let's have a photo together. Three of us. With our plates. Çok sevdiğim bir dostumdan almak bunu ne kadar güzel. Şunu şöyle saklayayım. Çok teşekkür ederim. Elena, we can take... Çok teşekkür ediyoruz hepinize. Muhteşem konuklar sizleri bekliyor. Bir yere ayrılmayın. En kısa zamanda tekrar görüşmek üzere. Bu arada benim Saffet Emre Tonguç hesabımdaki Instagram'da linke tıklarsanız Elena ile yaptığımız harika televizyon programında seyredebilirsiniz. Hoşça kalın.